What is up, guys? This is Shonda. Welcome back to another stuffing video. I'm not using my other book because in going through that book, I have made a lot of changes and I'm realizing that I need to use a book that allows for me to take pages out and put them back in, or interchange things with no problem, kind of like a disc system. So this is one of my older Happy Planners. Next week the Happy Planner releases their new stuff, and so it's putting me in a bind. I don't want to buy anything new for this, but I am going to buy something new for this. So I actually have this printable sheet here, and it comes from Budget with Jenny, and I'm gonna basically do everything that's I need to do for this paycheck, which is my second paycheck, February 28th. I'm gonna write everything on here, and then once I figure out which new Happy Planner that I would like to get, then I'll transfer everything from the year into that one, and then we'll just go on from there. So there's a lot of changes going on this week. Obviously, you guys know this one from my last one. Like I said, I'm going to be changing that around just so that I don't have to keep ripping out pages and then going through all of those motions. But I actually switched up my actual envelopes that I'm using. I think I've said the word actually like 7 times in like 5 seconds. But I've changed up those envelopes, which I made a video about it. Hopefully it's a good one. I don't know if that one's going to go up before this one or after, but there is a video. This this video is literally about to be all over the place, mainly because I didn't do everything like I was supposed to do it this week. So let's start writing things. We'll talk as we write. This printout, it actually lists cash envelopes and then sinking funds at the bottom. I don't really have too many cash envelopes. I actually only have my food and my gas, or my groceries and my gas envelope, and then everything else is just sinking. So I think I'm going to change up here to say expenses, because I do have some hefty expenses for this paycheck, and then I will leave the bottom as sinking funds. So I'm going to go ahead and write all of this out real quick, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so I think I have everything written out. Since this literally was my cash envelope section, I think I'm going to just write gas and groceries up here, and then I'll do all the other sinkings down there. So this is where things get a little bit dicey, is because I didn't follow the plan this month or this week. I know what I'm supposed to do is go to the bank. At least, I'm sorry, not what I'm supposed to do, but what I'm supposed to do for me. This is what I set for myself to do. I wanted to go to the bank, pull out all of the money that I needed, and then that way I could have just used it. But so I get paid on the 28th, which was yesterday, Friday. I did not go to the bank on my lunch hour because I actually took a little bit shorter of a lunch than what I usually would take. I was super busy at work, and I just needed to use that time to get things done. So obviously I get off at 6 o'clock. My bank closes at 6 on Fridays, so I could not get there in time before they closed. And so I went to the bank this morning, which is Saturday, February 29th. Now, I actually went grocery shopping last night. My local grocery store has a point system, and so every time you go there and you spend money, they give you points, and you have a certain amount of time to use them. And yesterday was the last day for me to use them. However, that messed my math amounts up, and so I'm hoping that at the end of all of this that I actually took out the correct denominations for everything. And not only that, it's throwing a monkey wrench in my whole system this week, is that I actually already had cash on hand for some of the envelopes that I wanted to stuff. And then I'm dissolving a couple of my envelopes. We'll talk about that in a second. So I am just all over the place this paycheck. So we're gonna pray that all of the time that I spent trying to do this math in my head, that everything equals out to what it should have been. So I'm going to go ahead, write down all my sinking funds. I won't do that on camera because it's going to take a minute. Then I will come back and we will hopefully be ready to get the stuffing going. Okay, so let's look at everything. So the top half of my sheet, these are the expenses that I am looking at coming out of my check. First off, I didn't even announce how much my check was. My check was $1,335.65. I promise you guys I will be way more together on the next check. But this one is all over the place. We just gonna go from there. So the amount that I had left over, took everything that I was pulling from as $15.29 and some change. I don't know what the change was. Just for the sake of getting through this rocky video, I'm just gonna write what my actual paycheck was, and we're not gonna even worry about anything else. So my renter's insurance was $27.90. That already came out. All of my expenses I never take out. I leave them in because I pay them all either online or they are all due to come out on a certain day. One day I'll get to the point where I am a month ahead of everything, but for right now, with me just starting out, this is how everything is coming out. And so car insurance, I live in Michigan, y'all. Our car insurance is super high. So car insurance is $282.33. That is set to come out today. Rent, my half of the rent is $485. It's due tomorrow. Amazon Prime will come out on the 9th, which will be $13.77. I have one of my credit cards just making the minimum payment this month, $40. This is the one that I paid in excess last check by mistake. So that one's actually a hit, but still gonna make the minimum. That is due for the 12th, but I'm actually gonna pay it today just so that I don't forget. And then I forgot to write up here, Netflix already came out yesterday, and that was $15.99. And so for gas this week, I actually allocated $100 because I know that I'm going to be doing a lot of driving these next couple weeks. So I took $100 out, and then whatever I have left over will just remain in there because, gas money, I don't need to pull out of there. That needs to stay in there. So groceries, this is where one of the issues happened. I got messed up with. So I actually went grocery shopping and I swiped my card. I went to my local grocery store and my bill there was $72.91, and then I went to Target to get cereal because cereal is usually cheaper at Target than at my grocery store, and I paid $10.50 for cereal. And so my overall bill came out to $83.41, which means I had $16.59 left for groceries. So that is what I took out of the bank. So I actually only took $16 out, but I have a ton of change laying around the house, so I just took the extra 59 cents and I'm going to put that in my grocery envelope. I hope this is making sense, guys, because as I'm talking, I don't even know if it's making sense to me, but let me know in the comments if it makes sense to you. So I'm going to first start off by saying I got this pack of pens at Target on sale for like $4. This is like one of my favorite pens, the Papermate Ink Joy pen. But this one, I usually have the 0.5 and this is 0.7. It's a gel pen and I absolutely love how this one writes. I'm not using that one right now. I'm using the Papermate Profile. And I like this pen too. But these are like my favorite ones, and so I got 6 for less than $5, y'all. I was geeking out in Target. I don't know. I'm pretty sure people was looking at me like I was crazy. Okay, so So, envelopes. So I did some things. I'm going to do it this way. I'm sorry, I'm looking in the camera. Hopefully this is seen on camera because of how my sunlight is. I went through, I renamed some things. I deleted some things. I added some things. So I wanted to leave the previous envelopes in there first so that you could see what it used to be and what it is now. So the gifts one, I renamed that to birthdays. And so I made these little vinyls. This one is killing me because it's crooked. And, you know, I'll eventually get over it or I'll just redo it. But we renamed our gifts envelope to birthdays. We added a new envelope for my daughter. My daughter's name is Karis, and so now she'll have her allowance envelope, which I'll be stuffing for the first time this week. We still have our car maintenance. So I was watching the footage back from the last video, and I was like, I don't really buy that much for myself, and I sometimes do. And I don't know if I had a twinkle of self-pity at that moment, like, well, maybe I should do more for myself, and maybe I should start actually setting aside money for myself, because, you know, when I do want to get something, I'll just swipe my card, and that's probably not the best way to do it, especially by me trying to save more money. So with that, I decided to put the self envelope back in here, but just name it Chanda. So this is my envelope. I will be stuffing this bi-weekly. The next one is co-pays. So I don't know what I was thinking when I created this envelope. So this one is going to get dissolved. I'm going to take the money out. It's $15 in here. And the reasoning the reason behind this is because I have a medical flex spending account that I pay into every check. This year I opted for $1,000, and I pay $38 and some change every check so that I can have that medical flex spending account. And that's going to help me pay for co-pays. That's going to help me pay for any medical expenses. That's going to help me pay for dental expenses. And that's going to help me pay for eyeglasses. Co-pays being dissolved. We're stuffing that somewhere else today. Date night. So this is my cute little date night envelope that I made before. I'm going to zoom down a little bit. So we turned night out, actually. That's what it was called, night out. We turned that into date night, and we have our same little couple here. I'm so sad that I have to throw this. Well, I probably won't throw it away. I just like this so much. It's so cute, but I love these little stickers. And so we turned that into date night. We actually made an electronics envelope. I mentioned that in my last video that I had one, but we weren't stuffing it last week, but we're going to stuff it this week. And then we added in a hair envelope for Karis and I. I created the holiday. We had a holiday before. I'm not starting this until April though. We have our home envelope, which I believe we had the category in the last one, but not the envelope itself. Good old laundry, ain't going nowhere. And then we have toiletries, which was before toiletries and miscellaneous. And Disney, I just went ahead and turned into vacation, because once I'm done paying for Disney, then this is going to go towards another vacation or something, you know, maybe some saving up for airline tickets or just saving up for something else vacation wise. So instead of calling it just Disney, we're going to call it vacation. And so I honestly forgot to make new envelopes for Prime and Hulu and Amazon, Hulu, and Netflix. So I'm going to finish that after I film this video. However, Planet Fitness is being dissolved. And this is primarily because I'm not using it. We are paying $20 a month for both of our memberships, and we have set foot in that gym maybe 3 times in the last 2 years. We've had it for longer than that, and at one point I was going religiously, but I'm just not. And so I am wasting $240 a year on this and I'm not even using it. I'm not going. So once I get back into it and I know that I want to actually work out, then I'll go back and start it up. But for now, we are going to dissolve Planet Fitness, which means I actually need to go and cancel my account so I'm not billed this month. We're going to take this money out of here, and this is getting stuff somewhere else. It was $30 in here. And then we have our 52 weeks category, and then Snowball. I have to do the same thing. I just totally forgot about these in the back of the room. So I'm going to finish these up once I am done with this video. But I love these pouches. I love the pouches so much. I just bought these from Amazon. It was a pack of 12. I got 2 packs. Okay, so now that all of this is explained, this video is going to be 7 days long. I'm going to go ahead and get everything looking nice, and then we'll go from there. This is another notebook that I use to write in. I got this from Target too. Y'all, I am a notebook freak. Y'all just won't understand. And this is like all of the stuff that I've been writing down the last couple days. Excuse my chicken scratch. I can write neat when I want to. It's just I wasn't trying to then, but I absolutely love this notebook. All right, so let's go through this wallet real quick. So this is the money that came from the envelopes that were dissolved. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. And I actually accounted for, I thought it was 3 tans and Planet Fitness, but I guess not. Anyway. And I had some cash in my wallet too because my husband gave it to me. So that's another $25 that I knew that was in my wallet. And so I wanted to make sure that I accounted for that in the stuffing. So got my envelope here. Moment of truth to see if my math worked out with all of my craziness that I did. I will go through my other envelope, my actual cash envelopes after the fact. But let's set this up and see if I did okay. So before I even actually start stuffing, I'm gonna go through and count it one more time because the teller at the bank did not seem to know how to count the money with the 50s in it. And so I am going to count it one more time just to make sure that all of the money is here. So 50, 100, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 40, 55, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 65, 66, sorry. So yes, it's all there. All right, so let's get this ball rolling here. So birthdays, gonna get $10. It's going to be a $10 bill. And so we have 10, 20, 30, 35, and $40 inside of B-Days. I'm gonna have to think about this lighting for next time because this shadow is not the greatest. So sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna zoom down a little. To start off Karis's amount, so I said that I was gonna give her between $5 and $15 every 2 weeks, depending upon her behavior. Actually $0 would be if she's not doing great. $5 would be, if it's average. $10 would be closer if it's on a upbeat side, and the 15 will be for if she's doing great. And so I'm gonna start her off with $10. She had a pretty decent progress report. She had one grade that she could work on. Actually, she's getting 2 5s. And she's actually doing that, and I can see her actually working on it to do it. So she'll get $10. And how this is going to work is at the end of every month, whatever is in her envelope, I will give it to her. So she has $10 so far. Hopefully we can get this up to $25 for her. Actually, it'll be more than that because I got 2 more paychecks before I give it to her. Anyway, if you guys don't know, Karis is my 12-year-old going on 25, and this is her allowance. Next is car maintenance. That's gonna get a Twinkie here, and we are gonna count it and see how much we got. So 20, 30, 40. Whoa. Whoa. Let's start over here. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. $85. I will go through my little happy notes and update the amounts there. And here goes me. I'm going to be putting $20 in here for myself to start off my little envelope, and boom. Date night is going to get its usual 10. Sorry about that, guys. My battery died. I swear this battery or this camera, either it overheats too fast or the battery dies super fast. I have 3 batteries for this camera, and it seems like I have to go through all 3 of them to make a video. So if y'all have any suggestions, help us this out, because I need a new camera that will last. All right, so left off, I was counting out date night. So we got 10, 20, 30, 40, and date night. Electronics, we are only putting $10 in here to start it off. The next electronic that I would like to buy is an external hard drive, so that I can take a portable external, so I can take with me if we go somewhere and I want to edit a video or something. Hair is starting off with $10. Actually, Karis and I, we both wear braids a lot, and so I have a ton of braiding hair, but I'm going to be doing my hair over next week, which I will maybe film and put up on my other channel. But this is just to start it off. So we got $10 in here. Our home envelope is going to be started with $20. Oh, wait a minute. Can I not read? That says holiday. Holiday is not getting stuff this week. Y'all, why you didn't tell me I was doing that wrong? Okay, so correct one. This is home. We're starting this one off with $20. And this is for not things around the house like cleaning things. That is more so for I want to get a new bed. We don't need new furniture, but I want to get my couches cleaned, something like that. The next big ticket item I think that I'm going to go get is a bed. This will probably not go toward it. I'll probably, use another method of payment. But this will just be something to start stacking up in case, I want a new rug or some lamps or something. This is for home good kind of products. Okay, laundry gets its usual 15, and I think I'm going to do this in all 5s. I hope that I set aside that in all 5s because it's just easier. And laundry still has 10. So we have 10, 15, 20, and 25. My toiletries envelope I actually upped to $10. We were doing it at $5 before, but I feel like I need to grow this a little bit. So 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And then we have vacation. So this is for Disney. It's going to get its usual $50. And then I had an extra $100 that I was adding to it. And then now we're going to go to the snowball, which is at the end here. We're going to take this 10 out of here. And we're going to add that to it as well. And then we're going to empty out last week's groceries. Oops, got change in there. And we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. We got $20 left in here. Wow. From last week. Really? Okay. So I'm going to take the 10 out and we're going to add that to this because you guys know we do our 1s and our 5s. We have that challenge. I'm going to set that over there. And so Disney this week is getting 50, 100, 50, 60, and 70. Yay. So let's go ahead and add that in here. Now let's count this out. Oh, wrong way. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500. Whoa. Whoa. Listen, denominations and me today obviously is not working right. Let's start that all the way over. 50, 150, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. Good Lord, Shonda. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. Let me hurry up and get through this because this camera is not allowing me to be great today and the devil is a lie. We're going to count this money one more time. This is from Disney. We're going to get the denominations right and we are going to get through it. Let's do it. 50, 100, 50, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 20, 10, 20. Oh my God, am I still doing it wrong? Am I, God? Why can't I do this today? Is this just not the day to number? I don't think it is. 100, 200, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 25. Good Lord. I will put this all back in order in a second. We gotta move on because listen, this is starting to give me heart palpitations. So we are gonna go ahead and put that back in the bank, and I'm gonna email dear old Melanie and be like, yo, let's go ahead and make a $525 payment on today. Okay. All right, I'm starting to get a little loopy. Let's get through this, y'all. Okay, so we still have we have the new envelope for it, or the new pouch for it. I just don't have a name on it. So we're going to act like this says Amazon Prime. And Amazon Prime is going to get $6. So we have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, and $18 for Amazon Prime. Slowly but surely growing this sucker. And so for Hulu gets $3 this week. Uno, dos, and tres. Please don't, y'all, don't come for me in the comments. I promise y'all I don't know how to speak it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have $12 for Hulu. It's a lot of ones. For Netflix, this gets $7. 5, 6, and 7. We're going to do 5, 10, 15, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have $28 in here. For 52 weeks. We are doing the right weeks this time, y'all. We're doing weeks 9 and 10. And so we have 9. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good Lord, I don't know what's wrong with me this morning. And then a 10. And I will check those off on the app as well. I see we're gonna have to like do some exchanging of these dollars because it's a lot going on here. And now we have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is correct because we messed up last week and we only had $30 in there because I missed the 6th week. Went in, put that extra $6 in there, and today we added 19, which takes us to 45. We're gonna get this math together, y'all. Why do I have so much money left? Oh, I know why. So this is the change that was left from groceries last couple weeks. We're gonna put this aside because this is gonna go in our big jar. And then these were the 5s and the 10s. So I'm adding $10 into my 5 and 10 jar. So I'm gonna put those aside. We are going to correct our grocery envelope. And this is the change from my grocery shopping this week. I usually keep that in that part of my wallet. And then this is the grub envelope. We are putting $16 into it. That was the 59 cents that was due. All right, this battery is saying that is 96% charged, so we're gonna see because these are dropping like flies. We have made whole our $16.59 that's left over for groceries. And then gas, I'm not stuffing healthy foods, y'all. I'm just not. Because I don't know. I have to get my mind right to get on this healthy food and workout kick, and just right now is just not the time, and I don't want to force it on myself and then start hating it, so I'm not going to do it. But for gas, I actually took out a little bit more than I wanted to. Why do I have $11 extra? Because, well, actually, I do know why. I did take out $100 for gas this week. I did just say that. But why do I have an extra $1? I don't know why, y'all. Did I even put the right amount in here? I didn't. Yay, we figured it out. I don't know what is wrong with me in my counting today, but this is the epitome of probably the worst envelope stuffing video that you could watch. I hope it was as entertaining for you as it was as painful for me. But gas is going to get the remaining amount, which is 20, 40, 60, 80, $90, $95, and $100. I did not have any cash left over from gas from the $90 that I put in last paycheck. And so we're gonna see how 100 works. I don't really want to have that much in gas, but you know, it is what it is. We'll see if there's anything that I can do to cut back on gas. I don't know what I can do, but I will figure it out. But these are gonna go in my wallet here. I got my change. I'm gonna take my bank slip out. My change in here left over. I don't really use change that often, but it's there if I do need it. And we are done. We are done. Stick a fork in me. This sucker doesn't even want to close anymore. I'm not buying another one. This one is just gonna have to not close. And it's mainly because of all of these little things. I tried to make them that they were all staggered. Like one goes one way, and then one goes the other way, and then one goes one way, one goes the other way. But I think it's just I have too many going on right now. I don't know if even once I take these extra little envelopes out, once I make these, if it'll work. But guess what? It's gonna work today. Oh, it's almost closed. And that's great. It's gonna have to work. If you made it this far, I don't know what emoji we're gonna say, but just leave this in the comments because this was interesting. But I'm gonna try to have all of my stuff together for my March 13th stuffing, and I'm definitely gonna try to have it up on that Monday. I am gonna be going on a work trip the following week, so that's gonna be real interesting to see how I'm gonna get this up. So in the meantime, if you guys have any questions for me, or if you have any suggestions, any constructive criticisms, leave them in the comments below. I just knew I was gonna have it all together on this check, and I didn't. And I didn't even mention the fact that I got a raise. This is how all over the place this is. We'll talk about that in the next check. I'm gonna have it together then. So again, thank you so much for dropping by and watching my videos, and thank you guys. We are almost at 100 subscribers. I did not think that this would happen. I literally made this channel because I kind of like making other videos other than what's on my main channel, and I didn't think that me trying to fuse these kind of videos into that one was gonna be the greatest thing for me to do. Not only going to be posting these kind of videos, I'm going to have other things too, but I really just enjoy starting over fresh with a group of people who enjoys to actually watch what I'm doing. So I appreciate y'all for subscribing to me. I definitely appreciate you guys' time, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.